Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Bo3, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. I am back here on Tharamus. We are doing the Titus fusion on all 7 accounts and 7 of the main accounts. It is the morning for me, so I am just waking up, and we're going to be doing some Gear Ascension today. It's technically it's the last day for Gear Ascension, but hold on one second. We have some coffee. Good morning. Coffee and Gear Ascension. That's what we're doing today. Real quick shout out to everybody who's been liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, following the Instagram. Shout out to everybody who's joined the clan recently. We still are recruiting, so go ahead and join the link in the description below, which is our Discord, and send me a message, and we'll get you in if you're interested. Alrighty, so here we go. Some Gear Ascension. 19 hours. We need 4,775 points. And right now we have 150 fragments, which I think is the most you can get. We did do everything else we could do so far. Ice Golem, Classic Arena, we have done. There was a previous summon rush we already did, and there was what was it, champion training, and there was another, it was like a fire night or something like that. Okay, so Gear Ascension, let's do it. I have some gear I need to sell. So let's look in the filter here. Just new. I am just going to prioritize speed. If it doesn't have speed on it, I'm probably just going to pitch it. Save that one. It's not 6-star, but I'm not going to keep any of these. This is all this gear is not good enough to be on my account. Even if it has speed, there's way better accuracy sets. So it would have to have absolutely god tier stats on it to have me keep it. This I will save just because it's Savage, and I don't have great Savage. Still working on our Savage gear here. This is a decent piece, but I don't use that set, so I'm not going to keep it. That I will save. Some of these you might save, but I'm not going to save. That had crit rate on it, I might have saved it, but I don't use that set. Yeah, like some of these, it's only 4 speed though, so I'm not going to save it. I don't have tons of impulse gear that's decent either, so I am going to save the impulse gear. Probably same with the zeal. Also same with the supersonic, so we'll save some of these better sets here. I'll pitch that stuff later. None of that has speed on it, but I don't have a ton of pinpoint, so I'll deep dive a little bit later into the pinpoint. Now I'm trying to think what I want to do here in terms of gear I want to build. I've been wanting to put my, it's actually funny, I don't have my Andorok in 9 pieces of protection. This is how I have him built, actually. I have him built for his second form. So I'm thinking I kind of want to build him for his first form and just get 9 pieces of protection going, or at least get that started. But this is how I rock him typically. So I do want to actually start doing that. So I think that's what I'm going to do in this video. But I am going to preset save this, which I think I've already done. And rock second form. Okay, so yeah, I've already done that. So I'm getting ready to do it. So let me look at the accessories first here, just to make sure I have the accessories. I don't have a neck piece. I thought I did have a neck piece. Hold on. It must be equipped to somebody. It is. So I think this one I'll take off of him, although Yeah, it's probably what I'll end up doing. Let me put this to 12 and see. Actually, I'll go to 8 first. Okay, so 1 in attack. Let's go to 12, just see if it hits defense percent. It does. The chances of this hitting defense percent are very low, but I want to do it anyways. Oh, it does. Sweet. This is triple speed and defense, so I'm going to use that. And we get defense percent, so that's looking cool, actually. I kind of want to send this attack. I'm going to change this. I'll just run more Shogun. Accuracy. He doesn't really want accuracy. I'm going to change it. We want defense. It goes back to attack. Of course. I should have stayed with the accuracy. I'll have to run more Shogun then. Alright, let's just upgrade this. Hope it just goes right into defense right away. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we're just going to upgrade it one more time. I don't have a ton of these. They did just add the extract mixer, so that's really cool. So this is defense. This has defense and HP. I'm not sure which one of these is considered technically better. I think the flat stat primary is probably considered better with the resistance. But maybe the HP is better. I'm not quite sure about that. Anyways, let's just go into... so let's go primary stat boots for speed here. And let's go down to protection. Let's see if I have a 6-star stat I don't need on somebody. It's probably not. I don't really use him. Those are not great, though. These could be okay. But they're only 5 stars. And I use pretty much all of these champions everywhere. So maybe we'll just try these ones right now and see if we can get defense percent and or resistance. We'll just go to 12 and see where it lands. Not looking good there. Let's try this one. That's not bad. Let's see if that hits a defense percent. That's what we want. Triple resistance. It's not... Wait, it's not bad. We want defense percent. So... let's see if we hit defense percent. Here. We don't, so that's not going to be the one. These are going to be the ones. Excuse me. Hopefully these just land speed. Defense percent. I'm not going to mess with it because I don't have a ton of the stuff right now. But we are going to look for defense percent. Okay, that's probably fine for now. It's not the greatest right now. Actually, we'll do these in a second. We'll do the top 3 first, because these two are going to be a little bit more specific. But we're just going to look for substat speed, really. Oh, here it is. I was just like, wait, where is everything? All right, it's looking like we've already kind of got some of this geared up here. So let's take off the equipped. Let's go to fitting room. And we'll put these on in as well so we can see our butt. Hold on. We'll take that off. And we'll just go priority speed. So these were the ones. Try on. I already did my clan boss today, so it's silly me. But, alright, now we're gonna take that out and go like this. So these are the highest speed. let's just try these on. And see, that has double HP percent though. We're not getting a lot of defense percent here though, which is sad. Huh. Well, maybe we can get more defense percent in going on these. Yeah, that's solid. Saying I'm losing resistance here. Maybe I look for resistance, see if we have it. Ooh. Hold on, we're gonna level this up and see. Dang, we didn't get one on the speed. We didn't get any on the speed at all. That sucks. Alright. So those are good. So we'll take that off and we'll see what we got going on here. This is probably going to be the one we pick. It's got double on defense and one on speed. I don't want to lose so much resistance. So I might have to try out a couple different things though, but this one's probably going to be the one we end up using. You know, let's ascend it and see flat defense. Not bad. We want defense percent, but I don't have a lot of these right now, so we'll fine tune it a little bit later. Oh, we lose a lot of resistance here. We do go up a lot of speed though, and we lose a lot of crit rate actually. We need him to be at 100% crit rate. I forgot about that. So we're gonna change his gloves back to crit rate. And hopefully we have it. I don't typically... These are not good. I don't typically... We might have to see if I have anybody equipped with those. Islam is... Yeah. I might have to suck it up. I don't think the gear is better. Shoot. I don't think the gear is better stat-wise for the protection gear that I have for him. We only go up. Let's see. Try on. So we go up to 82. That's not bad. So we can see if we can flush that crit rate out a little bit actually. So let's go speed crit rate on the top section here again. See if we can flush it out a little bit with we'll take the equipped off. Yeah, this one will be fine. We lose 3 speed, but we go up to 100%. I'm sad about this. Might be able to lose some of the defense percent though, because our defense is actually higher. So let's go into resistance here. For the chest piece. See if we can get resistance on the ascension here actually. We don't. But let's try this on. Oh, we lose 1,000 defense. That's not good. That's very bad. It's not good. So I don't think I have a resistance banner. Let's go into the accessories. We'll put the accessories on. Where'd they go? Here they. So I think we're gonna go with the defense one. I do have a resistance one, but I don't have speed on it. So let's go with this one. And then it was this one. So we do get some of that speed, or that defense back. We're going up like 50 speed almost. We still have the crit rate. We lose a lot of crit damage. We go about half on the crit damage. And wait, I thought the resistance... Oh, I bet this was a resistance banner as well. We give ourselves increased resistance. The resistance might not make as much of a difference. But if you get CC'd, it's not good. But we typically have... I'll have to do some play testing. I'll definitely have to do some play testing. That's for sure. That doesn't really matter. We're gonna boost it anyways, but I'm not really happy with this build, but I am gonna try it out and see. Obviously, there's gonna be some work to be done here. I do want to save this as a preset though. And that way I can do some play testing on it later. So where is it? There's the second form. Where's the first form? There's the first form. It's not great, but we are a lot faster. We still have the crit rate, almost the same defense. We're less on the crit damage and resistance, but he's not really doing tons of damage anyways. We lose some HP. So we'll see what ends up happening. But I do want to test him out. But for now, we're going to keep him in here. I just want to look at this. Yeah, I have a ton of resistance on him because I don't want him to get CC'd in PvE. You know, on the off chance that, you know, my cleanser cleansed and then that's on cooldown and then like something gets like the Chimera strips or something. You know, I don't want him to get stripped. I don't want him to get CC'd, so I kind of want a decent amount of resistance on him. It doesn't have to be like crazy, like 900 or anything, but I want him to have a high enough resistance for things like Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Chimera, for Nightmare Hydra, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So it's but it's funny that I have him built for the second form, and the second form is his worst, but he does such a great job for me personally. You know, he's got decent stats. Nothing crazy. He doesn't have like a high-end blessing. If he had a 5-star blessing, it would be a little bit easier to build him. Obviously, I don't have a 5-star blessing. But, all right, let's carry on. I'm actually looking forward to building a couple champions. Let's see here. I still have to work on my Empress, but I'm actually looking forward to building this guy and this guy, Stock and Stultus, and I'm looking forward to building Insensa and Lamasu and Lydia. So I want to build Lydia in 9 pieces of feral, but I don't think I have the feral gear. I don't think I have the accessories. I'm missing a banner, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna hold off on building her right now. Same with Lamasu. I think I need to do... I don't think I have the accessories of feral. I'm missing a banner for her too. So we're not gonna quite build them. I think what we're gonna do is start building... Do I have an Arachne Elixir? I don't think I do. I might. I do, actually. I do have an Arachne Elixir. I don't think he's not doing tons of damage. Not like Calvalax or Nell Blackteeth, but he is part of the team because of he goes through block damage, which is special against like Marishka or Nice or, you know, Odin, those kind of meta like PvP champions. So I am kind of excited about him and that I have the 5-star blessing for him, but he himself is not doing the damage. It's not like Nell or Calvalax, who I don't have either of them. But I think we're going to go for maybe building Stultus, because I am excited about Stultus. So let's go ahead and... we might not put the gear on him right away, but I am going to look for, like, Savage gear to put on. So let's look for crit rate and speed Savage gear. So that is... I don't think I can rework that, which is sad. Actually, before we do that, let me look for crit damage gloves with speed and crit rate. I don't have them, but I do have these. So we'll bring these up to 16. Attack percent, it's not good. I've already done that once. Let's try to do this actually real quick. Crit damage. Well, defense percent's a little bit better for him. Maybe we will put these on him. Yeah. I am going to put those on him. Alright. Do I have speed boots with crit rate? Did I screw up? I did. Oh, these are kind of cool. Alright, we're going to put these on him actually. I must have like started to and then just... Ooh, and the crit damage down there. I kind of want to change these though. One time. It's not great, but it's not bad. Could be worse. Could be attack. On him, he's a defense-based nuker. Could be worse. Could be worse. So let's see. Let's go speed crit rate, or wait, whoa, that's primary. Let's go speed crit rate for up here again and see if we can manage to find something decent. That's 2 crit rate. I thought we had more crit rate than this. So we actually have to prioritize crit rate right now, because you want him to be crit capped, right? So let's see. So that's double speed accuracy. Double speed. This is only 4 speed, which is not great, but it's kind of better than the other ones. So I think that's what we're gonna do, sadly. But we're gonna put it to 16 because we need the gear enhancement. We get resistance. Let's see what we get on the ascension here. Attack. We don't want attack. I am gonna rework that. That's fine. We'll give it one more. We're not going to put any glyphs on him right now. This is going to be a work in progress. So We'll see. HP is not bad. Anything but attack is what we want. So. Alright, at least we got our savage gear on him, right? So now the question here would be, what do I want to do for the secondary piece? Probably stone skin, right? Probably look for stone skin. So we don't need that. And let's go down to our stone skin and see what we have for speed crit rate here. Speed 2 crit rate, 2 crit rate, 2 crit damage, and we have resistance. I don't know if is that better? Let's bring this to 16 and see what we get. If we get crit damage, we get HP percent. So I think this one's gonna be better. We'll just give that one a try for now. I like the 2 and 2. A little bit less speed, but that's okay. So just so here we go. Let me see. That's flat defense. We want defense percent, so let's go ahead and take that out. See if we have the defense percent here. We do. It's not double crit rate, sadly. We're looking for more crit rate. That would put us to 68. Let's see if I have it equipped. I don't. This gives us a little bit more crit rate, but a lot less defense. 170, 436. Now I might be able to skip the stone skin chest piece and go double or triple stone skin accessories. Let's take a peek. Let's try this one and pray for down here, triple down here. We get one. Can we get a second one on defense percent? Oh, we do. So I am going to use this. And sadly, I can't change that quite yet. But that's what we'll go there. Do we have crit damage? It's only 5-star. I know I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to try. If this hits crit damage, I'll be hyped. It doesn't. We'll do the other one. And hope for crit damage. Ah, it hurts. It hurts. And I think I have equipped selected too for that. They're all 5-star. Or wait, Quintus has. But I don't want to de-gear Quintus. I like Quintus. So we either get screwed on the chest piece or we get screwed on the amulet. Where do I want to be screwed on? And we don't have a defense banner. I do have a resistance banner, which is not great, but it would help him a little bit. And we didn't hit speed at all. What kind of crit damage? I could go with this one. Let's bring this to 12 and then try to send it and see if it goes crit damage. If it goes crit damage, I'll take a loss on... Already did, so I would have taken a loss on the chest piece, but... I was kind of hoping to use a Slayer, a Slayer piece to maybe flush out his crit rate a little bit. I'm gonna just ascend him, I think. Do I have it? I shouldn't do that. What do I need to just bring him to... Actually, I have to farm some of these. I'm not going to suspend the silver at this moment because of the fusion. We'll just farm it. Alright, so let's just get him in that chest piece. Let me see if actually... We don't have the defense one. But let me see if we have maybe an accuracy or resistance one that has better. 9. So we're looking at 11. I think this one is a little bit better. We do. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this one for now. Because we want to, I do want to be, we get some defense percent there too, so it could be worse. Yeah, this is giving us 634, 543. So we do lose some, and that's only a 12, so... hopefully this ascends to defense percent to mitigate some of that. HP percent. Could be worse. Could be worse. So at least we have him built a little bit now. And I'll probably put him in a Malefic Talon. Just for a little bit of extra crit damage. And he, I'll probably put him in this one. Because I don't have many of these, as you can see. He doesn't have a lot of resistance, so he'll probably be debuffed at some point. So maybe this could help him if he breaks through like a fear or something. So he's not terrible looking quite. So the thing is, though, I need to get him up here a little bit. So he's missing his amulet and banner. I'm gonna try and give him a 6-star amulet here and somehow finagle in a Slayer item to give him the little bit of extra. If I can get a Slayer item and then I put him in this, he'll be 1 crit rate short of 100%. So we'll see. It's not great. It's not bad, but I'm a little bit happy with getting him started. Where are we at? We definitely still have to spend some more gear here. Oh, not much though. Just kidding. We're almost done. Okay, guys, almost done. We got one more piece. Basically, we're just going to do one piece of gear and just call it. So let's see here. Does he have any? No, he doesn't have any. But I don't think I have any, like, just plus 12 gear. So let's go ahead and we'll just find a speed boots. Primary speed boots. All right, let's just look for a 12er in a good set. Here we go. Boom. All right, that should be enough points. And all right, that's going to be the video for Tharamus on his Titus Fusion 175 now. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought. If you guys are going for the Fusion, yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys. Join the Discord, follow the Instagram, leave me a comment, leave me a like, sub, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great rest of the day. Goodbye.